everybody, we're here with Bobby and Sharon and Lily from the Phoenix Ramblers, and we're going to do a review of their 1970 Holiday Rambler trailer that they have completely renovated and made into this awesome vintage home that they live in full time. On this 1970 Holiday Rambler, they were able to keep this hitch system. They've got their 25-pound tanks on there, and then they of course had to make sure they set the truck up right. Check out this huge window in the front with the original cover. So this awning system you guys put on?
Yes.
Yes, okay. And then these are original windows and doors.
Correct.
And then do you want to tell everybody about your paint job?
The paint job, I had a little handyman business where we're from in Fernandina Beach, Florida, and it's garage door paint. It's designed by Sharon Williams to work in difficult environments, and that's all it is, simple garage door paint, but it works very well on RVs.
Excellent. So the tires you were saying are what size?
They're 15s.
15 double axle, right? And you said it had a leaf spring system in it.
Leaf spring system with shocks.
Okay, so did you have to do a lot to those after you got it?
When you do a rebuild, you have to do inspections critical.
Okay.
So this trailer was a complete restoration project from outside to inside, and it was completely gutted. And with that, you have to understand, being that I'm a mechanical kind of person, I understand the value of having good leaf springs under the trailer. They were all inspected. Everything looked really good.
Excellent. And you were even telling us last night, Sharon, how very little even falls off of your...
My shelving, yeah.
So that's
it rides super good.
Excellent.
Super good.
Now, you said you picked it up from another state. Was that how far did you have to go to get it?
We were at our son's house in southeast Georgia, and my daughter-in-law says, I found something for you. And because we've been looking for something to fix or, whatever. We didn't know we were going to do a 2-year restoration. But
Took us 2 years.
She found it on Craigslist, and me and my son went down to look at it, and he says, well, the bones are good, Mom, but I don't know about this top part. And so we drug it home. We didn't even have the right ball on the truck.
Oh, that's very cool. Okay, so tell us about your tank system. Because of it being a vintage trailer, you had a black but not a gray, right?
Right, so we kind of left it that way because we have our own way. We carry a portable bottle from the sink that we just dump when we're boondocking like this. Then we'll pour it out later.
Okay.
It's just, we keep pans in the sink.
Yep.
No big deal.
Yep.
But the system in these older trailers, the gray tank was inside the compartment, living compartment.
The black
That's
tank.
not the black tank. You don't want that in your living compartment.
Right.
And so we just moved a smaller tank underneath.
Okay.
And that's what I was able to do. But everything will run out when I hook up full service.
Okay. And then your electrical, did you have to redo a lot of electrical?
Completely redone electrically because we ripped the walls off of this.
Okay.
On the inside.
And
the
we have
electrical-
12 volt.
We have 12 volt. We have some 12 volt, and we have mostly primary 115 because I only got one battery. That's all I need though, because all I'm running is my lights and stuff. It don't take a lot of power for that.
And your refrigerator?
It's 115, but it's
Okay.
very light usage on the current battery draw.
And you're getting a solar system, or you have one?
I'm an electrician, so I'm going to put a solar system in with a bigger battery bank because we enjoy boondocking way more than parks.
Okay.
Because that's where for us, being nomads, being out like this in the environment makes us much happier.
Oh, good. Awesome. Okay, so do you mind if I go stick my head into this perfect...
Sure, you can
rig?
take a tour. We'll give you a tour. She'll give you a tour of
Great.
everything.
Come on, everybody. Let's go have a look in this.
Come on, Missy.
She's going to come to and show us around. So you made all of the curtains.
All of the curtains.
You built the cabinetry.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's a lot of work. Ceramic tile floor. So this is the kitchen living area. So you can see these beautiful wood cabinets with a electric fireplace. Wish I had one of those.
And all of the wood in here is all seconds except for the
tabletop and the countertops.
Nice. So you guys really utilized supplies from everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Even the paneling on the wall, I had to go to 7 different Lowe's stores to find enough to do it.
How cool is that, right? You just gotta persevere. So this is a very nice, spacious residential refrigerator, and you had told me yesterday it really keeps everything cool even if it's not plugged in.
Right.
So that's a huge advantage to that. And no matter what, even if this didn't work, it would be the coolest thing ever. But it actually works. So I mean, if any of you have watched the rest of our videos, you can tell that I would love this because it's a 4-burner gas stove. And not only is it just cool looking, it's got an oven, it's got storage. Like, this is just fabulous. You've got lots of cabinetry all the way along. 2 large sinks.
Oh yeah. They're 13 inches deep.
Right. Loving all this. Look, everybody. I can reach. I can reach everything in here. So that's totally cool. You got a microwave. Check out this backsplash too. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Totally matches the vintage of this trailer. And it just goes on and on. So there's more storage all the way around. There's storage underneath the seats. I love this. It's glossy, it's wood, and it's beautiful, and it's right in front of this huge window. Like, you guys must just sit here and enjoy the view, right? Plus more storage up here. And you guys also put in the ACs, right?
Exactly.
So that's wonderful. Especially when because you guys spend a fair amount of time in some pretty hot locations, right?
Oh yeah. Well, being from Florida, you know.
Well, yeah. So 24 feet of living space lengthwise, less than 8 feet across. Remember, this is 1970. There's no big slides, yet the living space in this trailer is so functional. It's just so useful. I love it. So let's go take a look down the rest of the way. Okay, this is the surprise, everybody. The one that I wouldn't be able to live without. Come on back and check this out. Ta-da! This is the coolest. She's got a washer and dryer in a 24-foot trailer. How often do you see that? Like, never. But it's here because it's so functional. And then look at this. This is a massive storage pantry. It's just so cool. So come on through and then I'll show you in the bathroom, in the bedroom, and the office. So when you come into this bedroom, and I remember when Courtney was little and we had that 22-foot trailer, and we had a full made-up bed. There was not, I don't know, we didn't have near this kind of space. But this is a fabulous platform bed. They have storage underneath and storage in every other little nook and cranny that you can find. And not just any storage. Like, this is classy storage. There's beautiful wood cabinetry with wonderful bins in it. And if you notice, all of this has a little extra piece here to keep these bins in place when they're on the road. It's just so well thought out. And of course the wainscoting is beautiful. More shelving, more shelving. I just love it. And big windows, so there's lots of light in here. Check out this curve to the ceiling. Gotta love that, right? Everybody knows in today's day, if you're in an RV, you still want to have a desk. It's important to us all. We are all on our computers. We all have stuff we want to do. So these guys have put in a full office area in this bedroom. And nothing is cluttered. Nothing's banging into each other. They've got all this space. This is a wraparound desk. It's beautiful. They got a huge TV. They've got room for their computer and their printer. They've got storage, room for a chair. It's so functional. You gotta love this space. So come on through. I want to show you the bathroom in this unit. Now it's small and compact, but so functional. Look at this. A sink, a toilet, a full shower, storage. And I might add, have everybody noticed how color coordinated this place is? So that's the whole interior of this beautiful vintage trailer that is not just for looks. Like, this is a livable space. These people live in here full time. And I'm going to talk to Bobby and Sharon some more about the general numbers that are in here. And you can see that size does not matter in this trailer because everything is functional. Everything I could reach and store. It's so beautiful. So come on through. So tell us a little bit more about the numbers that go with this trailer.
Okay, the trailer weighs 6,900 pounds.
Okay.
A lot of people think it's heavier. Actually, it's lighter than when we got it.
And you had mentioned it's all an aluminum frame
Yep, everything, even aluminum roof.
from 1970.
Our own Faraday cage.
That's cutting edge
Yeah.
for the 70s.
Yeah, it is.
It was. And the other part is, with the weight like it is, it's easy to pull down the road. I don't even know what's back here. And it's a workable trailer. It's very easy to maneuver and haul and tow and get into tight places because it's only 29 feet long.
Yeah.
You know, so there's a lot of places we can get into. Like a lot of RVers will know, if you can stay under 30 feet, there's a lot of other places you can go in the national parks and stuff.
Right.
And that's very important for us full-time RVers.
Yeah.
And the other part of it is we took 2 years to do this remodel. I was working 60-hour weeks. She was working. We both had some medical issues. And we worked through all that because this became kind of our passion.
Sure.
You know, and we just didn't know it was going to turn out like this. We have talents. We're skilled people. But we just didn't know the response from people out here, other RVers and the people. They just love to see it.
Yeah.
And the final number for the cost of this and everything was $13,500.
And how much, do you know how many hours you put in?
Well, 2 years.
Right.
2 years, but it wasn't every day. It wasn't every
Right,
weekend.
right.
But we did work a lot of holidays, and because the closer, once we got it tore apart and we kind of started visualizing how it was going to look, then she had a rendering that my daughter-in-law had done, and we said, well, golly, because we were going to strip off the top, turn it into a tiny house using the chassis.
Yeah.
But all that changed. Sometimes the best plan is not that plan.
Right.
It takes you down a different direction, and it's the freedom to have that choice. That's so important for us. The freedom of being an RVer, the freedom that we have, and even doing this, the freedom we had to make changes along the way. And it even turned out better. And just to share it with everyone and meet all our new friends, our new family out here, our community, and to meet with so many wonderful people, I'll never change.
Right. So this lifestyle really worked out for you, and this particular rig, because I mean, there's a rig out there for everybody.
Exactly.
Whatever budget, whatever size,
Exactly.
whatever way you want to do this, there's a way. And if your talents are to do something as fabulous as this, it's doable.
It is doable,
Yeah.
Very doable.
and
Very nice.
it took great patience.
Yes.
Yes.
But in the whole thing, we're so blessed that we were able to accomplish it and share it with so many wonderful people. That's been the thing for us, is being able to share it.
Yeah. Well, and we thank you for that, because the way Corey and I travel is different. And when we come into a big place like this, the first thing we do is start scoping out who's got a cool trailer for us. and we walk around and go, okay, we got to go take a look at that one. And I mean, just driving down the road the other day, I'm like, did you see that van? We can't not, right? This is our passion, is to enjoy all the different types. And you guys have offered this up for everyone. It's so nice. So thanks very much to both
Thank
of you
you.
for sharing your RV with us and how you did it. I'm hoping that everybody out there gets inspired by this too. Thanks.
Okay, you're welcome. Bye, everybody.